money? I have 92.
Oh, but if you get the shield, you won't be able to rest.
Yeah, give me that
one
shield.
more fight.
I'll get in one more fight. I would like to equip it. I do not have anything else to sell, but I do now have a shield. Go fight one guy. I think the inn is 3. So it should just be one good fight. With a single slime.
As long as he drops 1 coin.
2 coins.
Man, you get a coin left over.
That's like twice as much as I needed. 3 gold. What a rip. I remember people getting on me in the first game for, like, going back to a previous town to, to rest at a cheaper inn. They're going like, you made more money on the walk than it would have cost you to just stay at the inn right there. And it's the principle of the thing!
Listen, I can understand it, but it's also the fact that, like, traversing to the far-off lands in that place is far more annoying than it needs to be, and it's all because of the zoom spell. Because it only goes back to one spot. Where, like, from this game onward, it goes back to multiple spots. So it's definitely one of those, like, yeah, it's not exactly that fun to walk through them.
I'm going up. No, I mean, they're getting on me because I did walk back to a prior town.
Oh, you didn't just zoom?
I mean, I couldn't.
Oh, well, yeah, because it goes back to the Tantagel Castle.
So it's like, no, I'm just going to walk back to a prior town that's cheaper. It's like, but you made more money on that walk than it would have cost you to just stay at the inn in the more expensive town.
What haven't you guys gotten that he is extremely cheap?
It's the principle of the thing. He was overcharging.
Also, he's cheap. Also, again, that will not stop happening, so...
Okay, so we got a little town here. You cannot open the world map up while you're in town.
But we are in the town of Leftwyne.
Leftwyne.
Which we were told about is the halfway point between Midenhall, and Cannock.
Oh, and then there is item storage.
Yes.
Or the bank. It will store items and money, and somebody did point out in the first game that the bank could also have stored items.
That was me bad.
So when I was complaining about having no inventory space, we could have just put the items in the bank.
Yeah, like...
the thinking was that the original game, the version that you played, did not let you store items.
It didn't even have a bank.
Yeah, it didn't even have a bank. So it didn't even occur to you that it could have let you store items. And I was like, whatever, I'll just keep my money on me.
Also, I'm really just used to the later games where they just give you a bag, and the bag is just the bag of holding, where you can just stuff infinite amount of everything you have in there.
I should buy a Chimera Wing.
Well, you can't, because you're 1 gold short.
I'm also poor. He is! I am! I'm not mocking anybody. What you talking about? To Cannock?
All the way up north, eh?
All the way up there, eh?
What? Why? Why?
I did hear bad news. Okay, and we got new stuff here. So, I have a copper sword, which is better than the oaken club. Divine dagger is better by 2 points. Chain sickle is better by 5. So if I'm going to save up $200 to buy that, I might as well save up an extra 100 and just get the chain sickle.
It would be better to go for the chain sickle, because like the 2 points is kind of not really worth it when you can just save up a little more for the chain sickle.
Yeah, just like 100 extra bucks at that point. Also, chain mail looking pretty tasty. And I have the leather shield. So we just need like $700. Okay, so we have an inn down here. How you doing? Got this guy back here trying to crack open a treasure chest. I think you shouldn't be doing such secretive things back with him. That's how poison works.
Also, he was peeing.
Man, what a jerk.
He had to pee.
Well, that sounds fancy. Can you move? Thank you.
I'm trying to go to church, good sir.
Okay, so purification is poison.
Yes.
Benediction, you think you said was curse?
Curses.
And resurrection is, well, death.
Yeah.
I will cut you down.
Right in front of the church, just like God intended.
Let's see here. I did not go upstairs here. Oh, there's a lady. I got some bad news for you.
Can I get to that dresser drawer real quick? Thank you.
Oh boy, a tombola ticket.
Oh boy, gambling. You know who also gambled? With his life? Your brother. Bye. What? Never going up that staircase again.
Okay, so I am immediately going to deposit... Wait, no, not money. Deposit. Item. I'm immediately going to put this tombola ticket in storage because I can't use it.
You can't use
anytime
it
soon.
because it's behind that door that you can't have a key yet. So suck it.
Okay, so otherwise I think I've talked to everybody and done everything here. Anything up here? Just these two? Yep, that's it. Alright. So just a little rest stop. Nothing too dramatic here. Now we just have to make our way up to Castle Cannock.
Cannock.
Cannock. And fight a bunch of dragons. So, this game does the thing that it took Dragon Quest like 30 years to actually resolve, which is the enemies will be grouped up. So you'll see like a group of Drakis, and so there'll be like 2-3 Drakis in that group. You cannot choose which one of that group you're going to attack. Like here, I can attack either the 2 Drakis or the Iron Ant. Which one of the 2 Drakis? I don't have any say in that. I'll attack that ant because he looks spooky. Ant.
You know why the ant was spooky?
He's made of iron.
Yeah.
And I just have his copper sword.
Also, he's Muhammad Ali.
Yay! Habadu up!
Because he's Muhammad Ari. Because Ari is Japanese for ant. Yeah, that joke in Cannock, man, actually lands pretty well.
Yestereen.
Early in Cannock, man. I did spy upon the southern horizon aglow as of great conflagration. Somebody did not stack correctly.
I have learned so many words.
I know.
Because of Final Fantasy.
It was Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. They do those like Middle English, and it's just like you just pick up things here and there.
Conflagration. What's that?
Oh.
I've learned a new word.
Was that astral flow? It felt like astral flow.
I got $43.
It's so weird. I need $43.
Let's see here. Oh, I didn't talk to him. Let's talk to him outside. It's around the corner. I sure will look at your assorted wares. Okay, so he's our weapon dealer out here.
Just to make it so you don't have to go back to Leftwyne.
Yeah. Okay, so our prince here is a mage.
Your cousin. He's also a wiener.
Quick, give me a key.
I want to let these guys out.
I don't want to talk to them.
I want to cause chaos in this kingdom.
Come here. I want to talk to you, not this door. You know, you probably don't have anything important to say anyway.
Just give him a couple more minutes.
You don't come over here, I will come in there and cut you down.
How are you going to get in there? You don't have a key.
Our world shall soon be rent asunder. If e'er there were a time for thievery to pass unpunished, 'tis now. Thinkest thou not so? I mean, yeah, but you sure did get punished for it, so...
That's what every thief says. Listen, the world's about to end. Why should I be punished for it?
Look, I doubt... If you're willing to go do that stealing, I very much doubt that at any point they would go... You know what? No, the world's in a pretty good state right now. I don't think stealing is necessary.
Listen, just because I did a couple murders doesn't mean I should go to prison for it. The world's about to end. They were going to die anyway. Did you have to rob from them too? What were they going to do with it? They're dead.
They're not using it anymore.
Yeah. I've had so many, like, back and forths in my own mind. It's like, is it rude to really think about that? It's like, if you, like, were in a war and shot somebody and you were like, they have a nice watch. Somebody went up to you and like, you can't rob the dead. It's like, what? Who's he going to argue with?
He's like, not using it.
Yeah, he's an enemy soldier, and now he's dead.
You told me not to come in here, but I sure came in anyway. Who art thou? Art thou a playmate of my brother, the prince? Sure.
I guess you don't visit each other enough.
Then I shall teach thee something that shall surely stand thee in good stead. My beloved brother is an addle-pated dawdler of some renown. Should a diversion present itself upon his way through the world, most assuredly will he be distracted by it.
So here's the thing. In the NES version, there's a reason for this in the NES version. They kind of make him a studious, a stout kind of character who's a little leaf on the wind kind of thing. In the original version, and what they go from now on is he's just a drunkard party boy who just likes to do whatever he wants.
I don't know. Given the way they describe him, I feel like he just has ADHD.
They back it off later on. He's not so much the party boy. Woo! Watch me drink this tankard.
Okay, I've talked to everybody here. The king's the last one to talk to. I'm just making sure I've covered my bases.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of trees up there.
Alright, Kingly. Sir Kingsley.
Kingshme.
Lo, is this Prince Tofu I see before me? Well met, dear prince. If thou seekest my son, he hath set out already upon his quest. By now he will have reached the Wellspring of the hero. Go now, journey thither, and join his company, that thou mightst find strength in numbers. Earn another 67 points of experience, and thou shalt attain a new level, Tofu. Wilt thou record thy tale thus far in an adventure log? Thou wouldst proceed without recording thy deeds, so be it. Without continue on thy quest. I trust my son Lloyd to thy care.
Now get thee to that wellspring.
Yeah.
Fruit of my cousin's loin. God!
Is that just a royalty thing? Am I gonna say that when I get older?
Are we cousins? I thought you were brothers. I don't know how this works. It's been 100 years. It's like surprisingly
Like
short amount of
distant
time.
cousins, maybe, but that's like 3, maybe 4 generations.
If you're lucky, depending on how it works.
I mean, this is like...
This is medieval. You're lucky.
Yeah, this is like old medieval
If
age.
you
They
make-
probably have kids at like 16.
Well, there's a certain point where you're like fine. Like if you're, it's like 1 through. I was basically like 0 through.
I don't know what my max HP is. Unless that's my max HP in the upper left.
It says
there
right
is
there,
max
max
HP in
HP.
48.
Yeah. It's probably like if you got to your 20s, you were basically set to basically get to your 60s, 70s, provided you didn't die in battle. Or get like some new disease that everybody would have gotten anyway. It's just being really young and having no immune system kind of makes you vulnerable to a lot of things that just murder you, so...
Yeah, when we don't know how healthcare works. Good.
Man, I got one scratch. And my mom got scared. Where is my mom?
Don't ever ask me that again, Tofu.
Fruit of my loins.
Dad. Look, I'm just very proud of my loins.
Well, I had to be the fruit of somebody else's loins.
Okay, we're going to the place. So I think somebody said it was to the east. If you check the map, it is...
East.
You can see the big feather.
Yeah, it's very north.
Corner. Yeah, you can see the path kind of goes more, like straight east and over the little bridge. And then there's kind of a forest on the far right. That's where we're going. Gotta go through a desert first. There's a bridge. There's our cave. I'm in a cave.
The Wellspring of Heroes.
So there are, like, I guess you could call them rare encounters in all these different areas. Or at least that's my assumption, because I had never seen that ghost before out in the fields outside. And I know there is a snake in here that's real mean.
You might be wondering, why is it so mean? Well, my good chum. Or chumette. Is chumette? No,
Sure.
chumette sounds stupid. Anyway, it poisons you, and poison sucks right now.
And it also hits you for, like, 5 damage, whereas everything else has been hitting me for 1.
Which you might not think would be bad, but also, that's 5 damage.
That's 5 times the damage every other enemy hits me for. So, oh, that guy hit me for 2. I do at this point have like 30 medicinal herbs, though.
I mean, I guess totally you could, like, not die from it, but, you have to be able to use them, so...
Does poison wear off over time?
No!
Oh, lovely.
It only wears off when you get it healed by either item, spell, or healing to, like, a church or somebody who heals.
That is a real good way to get your sorry butt killed, then.
Why did you think I died the first time I played this game?
I get poisoned in here, and I don't have... Like, how many steps is it back to town? Because I have, like, 40 HP and 6 medicinal herbs.
That cure about 30.
About 30. So that's, like, 250 or so? If it is more than 250 tiles to get back to town, I die. No matter what. Oh boy. Don't like that. And I think there is a place deeper in here that will heal me. But at this point, I'm also still wondering what's closer, that or the town.
I think this the place you're going to, it would be closer. Town's a little too far.
Oh boy, another medicinal herb. Oh, come on, I took one, and this is the guy!
Hey, it's the Cobra King. The King of Cobras.
Oh good, I
he's
killed
dead.
him before I could do anything.
Oh man, he's so... Oh, he's dead.
This guy's so dangerous, holy crap, guys.
I didn't even get to hype him up. He just died.
probably gonna use a medicinal herb here soon. I'm not, like, super low, but also I'm full. Hey, buddy. Hast thou cleansed thyself from the wells? Not yet. This is ominous news indeed. Get your butt there. Can't rest in his bed. Much as I may want to.
It would have been nice.
Just take a nap here.
I mean, it's a bed. He's not using it.
What if he is? It's getting late in the evening. We just beat him to the bed, and he's gonna be there all night going on. Dang it.
If only I could sleep properly in my bed. If I had one.
I set up my bed down here in this cave filled with monsters, and I still can't get a good night's sleep.
Isn't that like a Minecraft problem? Like you take a bed into a cave you're exploring and then you just can't because there are monsters nearby?
Yeah, you cannot sleep in a bed in Minecraft if there are monsters too close.
And you have to like build something around you.
Really, you just have to light the area up and make sure there's nobody around. It's kind of hard in caves, though, because you never know when there's going to be, like... There's just another cave right next to your cave. God dang it!
Yeah, You know what makes it better? This is the toned down version. The NES version was like way worse.
Oh boy! Now if I get poisoned, I can heal myself.
Let's hope you don't, because I don't want that to happen anyway.
That'd be real swell.
Especially considering you only have one, and... Oh, if you somehow didn't.
Cleanse thyself in its blessed waters and pray for the favor of mighty Erdrick. O hero of legend, grant those who walk the path of the Savior your guidance and protection. By the by, seekest thou the Prince of Cannock? I do, actually.
I'm dead. Leave me alone.
Alas, thou art a moment too late. The prince did voice his intent to seek others of the bloodline of Erdrick and parted then for Middenhall.
Dang it.
Dang it. So you talked to that guy, he did actually full heal you, and he will remove poison, I think.
Yes. God, he better full... I know he full heals you, but he better remove poison, because that would be annoying as heck to deal with it. To get through this whole cave.
Okay, all we gotta do now is get out. Our job here is done. I did make some money, so hopefully we can get back to town and buy something fancy.
Fancy stuff.
I do like fancy stuff.
I do like buying things. If only I had the ability to go outside and murder monsters for money.
That would be nice. I mean, I guess a lot of people would probably die, though.
Yeah, that's the kind of the downside of it, is like you have to survive the encounter, and I'm not sure I'm built for that, honestly.
And like, this is a video game.
Yeah.
You can get in over your head and die and kind of go, whoops. If this were real, like... No, just imagine actually going out there and like, yeah, that guy actually just bit your arm off.
Yeah. God, what was it? There was something the other day.
I mean, maybe if there was like free healthcare for a night at the inn would regenerate your arm.
Well, I mean, you also revive at the church if you die unceremoniously, so